reports of online activity. I think this is also very useful. I am learning as an instructor. The first time I sent out these reports, the tone was not the most constructive tone. I probably sounded like Big Brother or federal police or something like that, you know. Now I am approaching this with a very different tone. I want to make sure the students understand that these type of metrics are actually a tool for them they should exploit to help themselves in keeping track that, you know, they are current and they are complying with all the tasks of a given week. The convenience of producing one such report here is a list of items. At the top, there is like a PDF. This would tell you if they're spending time reading the PDF or if they downloaded that file. At the bottom, there are some videos. Remember I said read, watch, and practice. So this is definitely related to the watch part. This keeps track of the time. So there's one video where they spent 0 minutes, 43 seconds, and another video where they spent 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Okay, this is progress. You are taking steps on the right direction. However, each of those videos is at least 10 minutes long. So what I try to, you know, the message I try to send right now is like, this is proof that you are making progress, but this is an incomplete task, okay? So, and I encourage them. What I do is I generate.
So does I have to hold this down?
Yeah, for the red light. But if not, I'd repeat the question.
Yeah. So where you're monitoring the length of time of the videos, are these videos on YouTube?
Yeah, so these reports of activity, they are in YouTube.
Okay.
And these reports of online activity are not totally accurate. There are certain discrepancies. For example, the student may be watching the videos from their iPad or from a different, I don't know, thing. They may find the playlist in YouTube, and this is something that they would answer me back after. They say, oh, what I do is I just go and watch the playlist directly. I don't use the D2L, you know. And so there are certain things that are reflected here that are not exactly accurate, but the red flags, which is what the point I want to make next. The red flags are, I think, the most important in the sense if there is somebody that's showing very little activity, this person needs to know immediately that a change of strategy, a change of tactics is needed. So, for example, this is another view of the type of online activity of the whole class. On the first column, there are the names. You don't see them, but the second column, you're supposed to see certain blue bars here. So there is one person here that has a rectangle, an extended bar over there. The larger that bar, that means the person has been browsing through everything, downloading, watching, reading, you know. When there is a person here that doesn't have a bar, it looks more like a dot, that means very little activity. So when I take a closer look, for example, that person, let me go to the other example here. This person with a lot of participation, a lot of activity, I can look at the log of accessing the digital content of the class, and there is a list with dates of when were the days this person was accessing, and also a count of the periods of absence, how many absent periods. So this person is accessing every day and then has periods of being absent 0 days. The other person has access, according to the snapshot, 3 times, and then has periods of absence of 5 days, 6 days, 14 days. You know, so when there is a scenario like this, especially the one at first here with the little dot, this is exactly, you know, something that needs to be addressed. The sooner, the better, because that person either has, you know, need more tutoring or time management, or they need to change strategy. So what I try to do with these reports now, I give them one that I generated myself the first week. The second week, I tell them, I show them how do you go to D2L, click, click, click. Here you generate your own. So I ask them to produce one report, a self-report on the second week and send it to me. And from that point on, I encourage them, use this as a tool for always managing your time and the items that are pending or you need to, you know. Sometimes I also use something called checklists. I try to also do that for linking calendars with the items that are due on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And those calendars are part of their D2L. So I try to send them like 3 different types of reminders.